DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, workonyourgameuniversity.com. Topic of this video is the next wave, the next opportunity for all of you, no matter what type of business you are in. That next wave is artificial intelligence. Maybe you've heard some people talking about this. Maybe you are actively engaged and using it. I'm here to let you know AI is the next wave. So any of you who's ever said, man, I wish I had gotten in on the ground floor of something that became a thing, but maybe you didn't know about it, maybe you didn't have the resources, maybe the time just wasn't right for you to get in on something when it first started. This AI thing is just getting started, and the opportunity is there for all of you to start using it. And as opposed to something like, let's say, real estate or any financial products, you don't have to have any type of background knowledge. You don't have to have any specialized knowledge to go and use what AI provides the opportunity for. And all of you, I don't care what you do for a living, need to be jumping in on this, because when it comes to different forms of creation, when it comes to analysis, when it comes to doing deep dives and understanding, summarizing things, creating new versions, maybe in new types of media from things that already exist. In other words, taking audio and making it into video, taking video, making it into text, taking it into audio, or one format, turning it into 10 other formats. Artificial intelligence is not even something that's coming. This is not even something that is going to be able to do. This is something that it can do right now. Like the stuff that I've seen, the stuff that I've looked at, like just in the last week, there's a ton of things already happening with this, where you can take, for example, I'll tell you something that I saw yesterday. I took an audio file of an episode of my show that I recorded, just me talking. I shared a little story, and then I gave my points. And I plug it into this language model, and then you click a button, and then it generates a podcast conversation between two people, a man and a woman, having a human conversation, but they're not humans, they're AI, and they're having a conversation about the material in the audio file that I plugged in. And the whole conversation is just about the material that I plugged in. So the whole conversation is only sourced from what I put in from what's in my audio file. So no matter what I say, it can create a conversation based on that. Like, it's crazy. It's really crazy how this thing works. And just looking at that, and I tried it with a couple other things that I did. You can do this with written material, videos. It could be somebody else's material. The possibilities are so vast as far as what AI can do right now. And this is the reason why all of you need to be jumping on this wave. And let me explain to you what the wave is going to be, because first of all, artificial intelligence is going to be available to everyone. And as a matter of fact, all of you are probably using it in some way right now anyway. As a matter of fact, if you're watching this video on YouTube has some type of AI that is guiding you to which videos to watch or what to pay attention to, etc. Even if you're not aware of it, it's already doing it. And sites like, if you're watching this on YouTube or blogs and all of that stuff, it's going to get a lot better at giving people what they want, because the indexing is going to be so good, it's going to be so fast, and it'll be able to download so much information in such a short period of time that is going to take, well, first of all, it's going to take some jobs are not going to exist anymore, or at least not by humans, because the technology is just way too fast. But even if your job is threatened in some way, the opportunity is to figure out how you can leverage this and use it and help other people, and or help yourself. Actually, well, you always got to be helping other people. Best way to help yourself is to help other people. And the idea here is to get ahead of the curve and figure out, how can I use this in ways that maybe other people haven't figured out, or might be too lazy, or haven't done the work to understand quite yet. That's really where the opportunity is at. I'm driving right now, and they got the cops blocking the road here for no reason. A car accident. I'm driving past a car accident, but they got the cops blocking me out in front of me. But oh no, you're not blocking. Okay, we can go around it. I was about to say, why are they blocking this for no reason? But anyway, the AI, folks, is going to be able to create. It will digest. It will analyze. It will understand. It will summarize. It will break down. It will read. It will listen. It will watch. And there are dangers to all of this stuff. There are Of course, there are things that it is going to be able to do, and there's also things that create, because of what it can do, is going to create some challenges and some problems. Some of the challenges and problems are that people can create what they call deep fakes. Now the bridge is not working, so I got to turn around. So people can create deep fakes, and this is something that is also already happening, where somebody could, let's say, take your wife's or your child's voice, clone the voice, call you with the cloned voice, tell you that they're in some type of trouble and that there's a ransom on their head and you gotta go get $10,000 out of the bank and give it to these people, or something's gonna happen to your spouse or your child, and it is their real voice. Well, not their real, they're not really talking, but it sounds just like them. It has all their normal verbal tics and the way they talk and all of that, and you could easily get scammed by this. And you also had a deep fake, so somebody could just take a video of a famous, they could make a video that looks like some famous person doing something that they didn't actually do, and that opens up a whole other can of worms. So there is a downside and some type of ethical concerns that come with this, and that does have to be addressed by people who are working in this space. And at the same time, once this stuff gets out, is out. You're not going to be able to take it back. And what I'm thinking about, yes, there are possible challenges and downsides. That does not mean that the upsides don't exist. So what I'm suggesting to you is that you get on this wave right now, because it's coming one way or another, no matter what you do. Is get on this wave. Figure out how AI is already being used in your line of work, in whatever it is that you do. Figure out, also look into how it's being used in other lines of work that are not yours, because often the best ideas, the new breakthrough ideas and the things that you're doing are ideas that are borrowed from other places and then brought into another place. So a lot of things that I've done business-wise that have worked really well for me was an idea that I took from something over here and I brought the idea over there, and that's when I got the breakthroughs. Not necessarily doing what everybody else is doing and just trying to do it better, faster, or stronger than what they're doing already. But this technology piece, all of y'all can get ahead of this, and a simple opportunity for you will be just your ability to help other people who haven't figured it out as well as you to figure it out. So just doing for them what they wouldn't do for themselves. So let's say 10, 15 years ago, it probably still exists now, you could have went to your local pizza shop and said, look, I'll start an Instagram page for your local pizza shop. You just pay me $100 a month or $500 a month or $1,000 a month to keep maintaining the Instagram. You could have did that, and that is being ahead of the curve on social media. It's not like you invented social media. You just knew how to use it better than somebody else, and you can provide an opportunity to them. AI is going to provide that same opportunity, and you can do this at scale. You can do it in bulk. You can do it in volume. And because of what AI is capable of doing, because it's doing a whole lot of stuff that you won't have to do manually, it also gives you an opportunity to, again, serve a whole bunch of people at once, rather than one person at a time when you're doing things such as when you're doing things manually, because only so much work any one individual person can do. So, as I said, the whole point of this video, get on this AI wave. If you don't know how to get on the AI wave, I just told you how to get started on this wave. But if you don't get on this wave, the wave is going to happen one way or another. It will either carry you along towards something that you want, or it will knock you over because you got caught standing still and flat-footed. One way or another is happening. So all that said, folks, Work on Your Game University. That's the place where you can work with me directly, where I will coach you on how to start using AI technology in your business and in your specific space to make things work for you based on what you're doing. Just go to workonyourgameuniversity.com. That link down below in the description to this vid. Work on your game. Dre, all